Cheese. Hello, everyone. My name is Tawana Blassingame. You all know me by now. I am the CEO and editor in chief of Queen Size Magazine. I am also the founder and executive director of the Full Figure Industry Awards, which, by the way, is coming up on November 5th. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, tickets are on sale. Actually, we have an early bird special until August 15th. So get you some early bird tickets now. After the 15th, the prices will go to regular price. The website for that is theffias.com, thefires.com. And make sure you are following us on all of our social media platforms. All the links to our social media is on our website. As the same for Queen Size Magazine, queensizemagazine.com. All the links to our social media is on there as well. And we are Googleable. Nobody uses that term anymore. At first, a while ago, that was a term. Googleable. Nobody uses that term anymore. I actually have a T-shirt that says I'm Googleable. So tonight, very impromptu. I hit up my friend and said, "Hey, let's do a live," and she was like, "Okay, I'm with it." So very impromptu, last minute thing, but I'm glad we are here. If you
Yes.
have not seen the last cover of Queen Size Magazine, you can go to our Instagram or our Facebook, Queen Size Magazine, and check out Rasheedah Williams on the cover, slaying the August issue. So Rasheedah, how
Yes,
you
ma'am.
doing, boo?
I'm good. I don't think I done came down from it. I don't even think I can express how bad I've been wanting this. Probably it's before the photo tour. I wanted this when I first started. Like first, and it's about to be 7 years I've been modeling, but I never took the initiative like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna submit. And I looked up last year with my ski mask picture. You was like, I'm gonna publish you, and I was fine with that. I was happy about it. But to be on the cover, that hits a little different. It does.
I
It does.
appreciate that. So let's say hello to the people in the chat. Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions for myself or for Rasheedah, please just drop it in the comments, and we'll be sure to address your questions. In between us conversing back and forth. Let's hit the rewind button, okay? Because you've been doing this for a little while, 7 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you, because
Thank
that is no easy task. Okay, let
you.
me tell you, I don't. I do not want to ever be a model, honey. I have taken some pictures. The makeup thing is not for me. It's too hot for makeup. My face sweats, my face itch. Can't do the makeup thing, only on special occasions. And don't let the event be too long, because I'm taking it off after a while.
Yeah.
So heels I don't want to do. I don't like dressing up. I'm cool with sweatsuits. So modeling is not for me. But shout out to you, ladies and gentlemen out there who are modeling and doing your thing. You are killing it, Rasheedah. Now let me just ask you this, because I know some years ago you hit me up
Mm-hmm.
and you said to me, and this is before,
Any of this stuff.
you know what? I don't even remember how long ago this
It was
was.
the very beginning. It's about to be 7 years.
Yes,
I was even met Jose anything.
yes, you hit me up and you was like, "Oh, I'm coming for your cover." I was like, "Okay,"
Yeah.
because I get that a lot. People say,
Yeah.
"I'm coming for your cover." I'm like, "All right." I mean, shoot your shot,
Yeah.
because I feel like everybody's worthy of a cover. You just got to make it happen. So, I was like, in response to that, okay, no problem, come for it. And every now and again, Rashida hit me up and remind me, I'm coming for your cover. I was like, okay, she's serious about this. So I was like, okay. Fast forward to when you started doing the tours, or maybe even right before the tours. You and I would talk about, the looks, and you're like, what are you going for? What are you going for? And you
Yeah.
and I had a very extensive conversations on, what QSM publishes and what we would like to see from you.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward to my conversation with Jose, because you asked me before why I picked the pictures that I picked, right?
I did.
I chose these images, first of all. And quite honestly, it wasn't, um, he didn't send me a link to your images. He sent me a link to a bunch of images, right? I didn't even know you were in there. So I went through all the images, went through everybody's images, and I was like, oh, Rasheedah's in here. So I clicked it, and I'm going through the pictures, and I was like, wait a minute. There was an image that caught my eye. So I reached out. If Jose is on, Jose will tell you this was our conversation. I sent him the image, a screen grab of the image. I was like, do you have any more from Rasheedah from this look? And he was like, hold on. Came back, sent me some more photos. And I was like, yo, okay. Rasheedah gave me exactly what it was that I
Oh,
needed. And I was like, all right. So I told Jose, I was like, I'm gonna go with Rasheedah. And he was like, all right. So I said, I hit her up because she ain't gonna expect this. And my exact words to you was, what?
it's your time.
It's
That's
your
what she,
time. I said, it's your time. She was like, stop playing. You gonna make me cry. I was like, sis, it's your time.
I was out in a I was at Kendra's, what is it called? Question and answer. And I was sitting there like, she don't just hit me up and say stuff like this. It's something else. And I was like, okay, I'm about to be in her magazine. Cool. And I said it's gonna be that green outfit from Eloquate. I got this. I got it. And when you said that, I was like, yep. I saw the mail on color paper. Let me get my stuff. It's time to go. I know the tears was coming. I gotta go. I said they were coming all down. Somebody cut onions. I gotta go. That's a big deal because we just had another cover model from Virginia. And like I said, I was happy. I'm not the negative type, like, oh my God, Ricky did beautiful. But when I saw mine, yeah. Yeah.
But we were
Very proud of
talking
that.
before we came on, and you said something that I was going to say to you
Mm-hmm.
anyway. Your images told a story to me. Your images spoke to me. I
Mm-hmm.
can And don't cry, don't start that crying shit, okay?
I'm
So
on that.
your images spoke to me because I know your story. And so I've seen your growth over the years. So when I saw all of those images, and I was like, wow. Like, I can look at the images and I was like, I don't know how she was feeling in this moment right here, but she gave all that she had to give in this image right here. That cover image was it for me.
Well, I can tell you that day, I met Jose before. Um, but to be the brand ambassador, everybody can see us on live. You get cute, but it's a big task. I'm being honest. I can say that.
Okay, I lost Rashida.
And
Oh, there you go.
I um I was sitting there the day of that tour. I had some real cute curls. I saw my try a bob because I tried a bob for one of my birthday shoes. Yes, I'm a Virgo. The season is coming, but they already know I'm a Virgo. I tell them. But I got a bob, and my makeup artist ended up taking me because it was enhanced. I had never been to Buttrell Beach. It was different. And I was like, okay. Jose wasn't there yet. He's running a little late, so I'm sitting there. I said, "It's about to rain." She said, "I don't think so. Don't say nothing. Like, don't even put it out there." I was like, "I hope it don't, cause weave is not like all the stuff put into those shoes is not cheap." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be so upset." And I get when everybody say you're a model. If it rains, thug it out. Listen, I don't want to get wet. I want these pictures to look correct. I plan my shoes. I strategically plan my stuff. And I was like, okay, it didn't rain. And that was a crop top. Lakeisha said, "Can I give you some?" I said, "I ain't never worn no skirt this long in my life. Can I fit it?" And she was like, "I think you can for a fact. Because I had another model that's shaped like you. I think you can. Great." I got it. I was like, "Dad, this is nice." Quick joke about that outfit. Jose didn't help with none of my outfits. I'm struggling. I'm a larger girl. I'm out there. Ain't nowhere to hide me. And I'm like, I'm slipping on stuff over my head, slipping stuff down. I put that on Jose. Said, "Oh, you have something in your bra." Like, and I'm looking at, ain't nothing in my bra. Now he joking, trying to make me loosen up. Jose, ain't nothing in my bra, Jose. Well, what's supposed to be in there? Whatever. And he said, he was like, oh my God, this is perfect. The wind is here. And I'm sitting there like, dang, I ain't never seen no photographer can tell you like the wind, embrace it. And he told me to do this little thing over my head. I was like, he said, you feel weird? And I was scared to like move out of the pose. I was like, yeah. And he was like, when you see it, it's very well worth it. He kept flapping my skirt. He'll move and do it. Sorry, but that was he told me that was his favorite picture that I took, and it's crazy that you chose it. And I was like, really? He was, because I kept going back and forth. I said, use, my favorite is the black dress that you use. I said, use the black dress on a fly of me being brand ambassador. He said, no, I'm using this dress, and it's not a dress, it's a crop top. If you watch this video, you can see the girl tying it for me. But I like that outfit because you have to find what works for you. And by me being a shorter woman, them longer skirts make me look taller because I ain't number 5'2". So I like I don't, I hate looking short all the time. I'm a whole midget over here, but yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of responses from that dress. A lot of people like the dress or the skirt set,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
yeah.
Andreen said, I love models who invest in themselves. That dress looked fantastic on you. Well deserved from Latanya. Jana, sorry. You deserve it. The images were beautiful. Oh, let me go back up to the top. There's a lot more. Sorry.
It is. It is.
uh, very proud of you. Kenyette, thank you very much. Kenyette calls you Miss Mona Lisa. How cute.
Mm-hmm. That, that's the modern name Agla. That's a story behind that too. I don't know, but most everybody does know it's one of Jasmine Sullivan's best songs. And I love it. That's my favorite song by her. And she say every part of me is beautiful. And she looked at her picture and she realized she was a masterpiece. And I done looked at some. I looked at that cover and I was just like, if I was a dude, I would definitely date me. And I'm not
I
saying
hear that.
I,
I hear that.
yeah, I'm a beautiful girl and I have a heart of gold. But only thing is, like I said, I don't give myself enough credit. When I seen that, oh, I deserve that credit. I look good. I mean, I gave everything I had. I was out there with my little feet were hurt. And you notice I went barefoot. Jose said, go barefoot for him. I
I
was like,
loved
hey.
it.
And everybody might then look at the whole picture. The balls in the background match that outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And Jose pointed that out. I was like, you know how dope that's going to look? And I've never seen somebody can make the background look different because the sky didn't look that crisp. It didn't. Jose did that. Jose,
But
I look
here's
up nice like that.
so here's hey Autumn. So here's the interesting thing about that. The images, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, the images that were in the shoot were they all shot on the same day or different days?
Everyone you chose was from my first year as ambassador. Everyone.
Year one. How interesting is that? You've been saying that you've been covering for my cover and you've been holding out on those images for all
I,
this time.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. When I did it the first year, I was just so excited. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was finally his brand ambassador, and it's like that year come around again. He's like, "You ready for year 2?" And I'm like, "Dang, I just did it." And then here go year 3, and this is my last. It's bittersweet because I know somebody else needs to carry that, but I did it well. I didn't mind them girls calling me any day or night, but I always had them, are you good? Oh, I'm good. I didn't never slack that year. And for me to be a larger girl, because they already expect you to wear certain stuff, I'm coming. I'm coming.
I
Every
loved
year I did.
everything that you wore. Everything that you wore just looked so good on you.
Thank you.
It looked so
Thank
good
you.
on you.
And that's
So
the thing about me.
great job.
I don't follow people's path like what they wear. That works for you. And I found something that works for me, and I like them crop tops. Did the crop tops show like this much of my stomach? It still sets, but it's not showing all of this. Like, cause everybody has somebody that don't want to show, and I ain't showing my stomach to everybody. So this much and the skirt, I like it. And it was
So
easy to put on because I ain't had nothing covering me out there. Like it was so easy to slip up, I was ready because I was the other the outfit you put on the flyer is actually the same, but the outfit on the flyer you can see more of my stomach. It's half,
mhm.
but the one on your cover you can tell it's not a crop top. Cause my godmother said it's not. It's a crop top. They did. They have some crop tops that work for your size, and that did.
It's a good thing. It's a blessing and a curse to be short, okay? Because I'm 5'5", and I have some two-piece crop tops that I put on. I bring that skirt all the way up here, bring that
Yeah.
crop top, and it looks like I have on a dress.
Mhm.
So, I work in corporate, so you can't go to work with
Yeah.
crop tops on. However, I have one of those things, skirt all the way up, and people, oh, I love that dress. It's not a
Mhm.
dress, it's a two piece.
And it's crazy. I got that outfit. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy because I was like, whatever Lakeisha sent me, I didn't get it. As soon as I was leaving out, my aunt was coming in. She said, "You got a package," and I was like, "This must be the outfit from that girl." And
Mm.
that, and I was like, "Okay." And I told her, I said, "Lakeisha, I just got it when I was leaving to go to the shoot. I was gonna wear what I had. He don't give you a number of outfits you wear. You can wear one outfit if you want to. Because I had some people this year wore like two or three. Whatever works for you, whatever you can get in. But that outfit worked. That
So
out
who styled you for the shoot?
for the one this year.
Mm-mm. We talking about cover, babe. Who
Um,
styled you for that one?
she changed her name. Her boutique. Her name is Lakeisha Clark. She's out of North Carolina. She did that.
What's the name of her boutique?
She changed the name. It was Plus Barbies when I first met her, but she changed it to something else. But her boutique was called Plus Barbies when I first met her. When I
I'm,
got,
I know this name. I just don't know the name of her boutique. I know the name though.
real sweet, and she kept saying I have to send this to you, and I was like, okay. Okay. And I said, and when you say Jose, they be eager, like, can I send you this? Because I have had people, like, send, even brands, like, you shooting with them here or whatever, and I send it to you, but she said that. And I was a nervous wreck because in your head, you think, like, oh my God, I got it. And one person that told me her name is Rasheedah as well. She live in Germany now. And she was like, you can wear a t-shirt and jeans for Jose, you will still look beautiful. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear what work for me. I'm not doing what they doing. I'm not worrying about nobody else is doing. I'm gonna do what work for me. Whatever works for them works for them.
Nice.
And it works for me. Like I follow my own style. But one thing about me, I said in your article, I can do lingerie, but it's not something I would like to do because I just did a whole boudoir shoot with a sweater on, and it made me feel beautiful. Whatever make you feel beautiful, I tell women go for it. Don't follow nobody way, follow your own. And them outfits work for me with the two piece. I like them.
Good for you, honey. So I'm assuming that Andrine is waiting for glam shots from you because I don't think she's waiting for glam shots from me.
Oh, I can't nobody saying.
I don't think it's from me, Andrea. I don't think you want me to do glam shots.
Oh
So, um, I wanted to go back to something you said when you was talking about being outside in the rain, and as a model, you just have to make it happen, rain, sleet, or
yeah.
snow, right? So when you're on set, you're on set, and I wanted to share this with you. I did a photo shoot some years ago,
Mm.
and it was in the winter, hot the I mean dead winter. Okay. And somebody thought it was a good idea to do a winter shoot by the water. So we
Mm.
were down in the promenade in Brooklyn doing this photo shoot. Now, I'm going to say I was the subject. I wasn't a model. I'm not calling myself a model. I was the subject, and I had to shoot. I had on short sleeves, and if you know anything about Promenade in Brooklyn, at the end where there is the kids park, there is a suspension bridge. It's right underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. There is a suspension bridge. Literally, it swings when you walk. Okay, so just imagine we are right off the water between the wind and the wind
Mm.
from the water, and I had to stand on this suspension bridge still to take these pictures. I was just like, I can't do it. It was horrible. I don't know how models do half the stuff that y'all do because I was like, yeah, I will never do this again. Like, I
I'm
could not do this for a living because I would quit.
gonna tell you what's crazy. I was doing that shoot, and I had a phone call, and I just seen my best friend was up. It was the perfect time because she is always pushing like, don't say, and she said, don't say nothing about my bad. You talk about yourself. I'm not saying I'm not getting fussed out, cussed out by this lady. She called and she said, "Can you hear me?" And I was all like, when you have that one friend that pushes you, it's like this girl got my back. And she said, "You better nail that shoot. Do you hear me?" Because she the one told me to wear something flowy. She the one said it. She was like, so you talk about style, and she's the one that really goes to like, let me help you with your outfits. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She the one that told me wear something fly. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I don't want to wear nothing fluid. I'm already a larger girl. She said, Rasheedah, you gonna look this fine with something fluid, like wear something fluid. Thank you, best friend. But she's called and she said, you better nail this shoot. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
where you do it. I don't care where is that, who it's for. You better nail shoot every time and go harder every single time for yourself. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And Jose said, I don't know what it is, but when she called, it was just like, you better let these people know you have a ride. I don't care if you were 6 or 26. You show them that you are here.
Facts.
And it's like she just gave me. I said, best friend, I did what you said. She said, you better have. Every time you do it, you shut it down every time. So
You better.
thank her for her pep talk.
So, here's an interesting thing, branding, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I did this live with the Under the Fires account.
I
It's
see.
okay. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and plug this fires then, since the name is already up there. My bad. So, you guys, if you have not gotten your tickets for the Full Figure Industry Awards, please make sure you do. The website, I will plug the website in the comments for you. Please make sure you get your tickets. If you are flying in and you need hotel blocks, we have room blocks available also on the website, thefires.com. I just put the website in the comments for you. Um, I hope y'all can see it. If you can't, is THEFFIAS. Um, Early bird tickets are on sale until August 15th. So make sure you get your tickets today. We do have media registration available. It's only 5 slots for media. So on their website, there's a media registration tab as well. Go in and register for your media pass. Again, 5 slots available for media. That's it. No more, no less. And make sure you fill out the whole form. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the Full Figure Industry Awards, especially you, Rashida. Make sure you are in there. And we were talking about what people are wearing. I don't know what you are wearing, but make sure you reach out to your favorite designers and get you something custom made, because I told Rashida before we got on here, if there is ever a moment to go extra, this is your moment. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Andrine, that's fine. You can come like Cinderella. Just don't forget your slipper at the end of the day, okay? So back to you, Rashida. I had to plug that since I realized we're
Yeah,
on
I see it. That's totally
fires. I mean,
be there.
it's okay. It's
Mm,
okay. It's, you know what? Different brands, same person. I own them both, so
yeah,
it's okay. It's all good. So let's get back to you, Rashida. Um, and so I told you none of the crying shit. We're not doing crying today,
I'm
right?
not.
So August month, Virgo,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
birthday month. You are also, and I just want to plug this as well, on Wednesday at 7 or 8, 7, right? 7. Wednesday at 7 p.m.
It's hers 8. No, it is
It's
7.
8, it's 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rashida is also going to be talking to Joy of Coffee with Joy. So make sure you guys log in and check that out. It's going to be on Instagram. We'll post the link for that as well. Well, not the link, the flyer.
Yes, ma'am.
I think just send me the flyer and I'll post it on
Okay.
the page. So you guys, that's going to be a separate topic altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get to know more about Rashida outside of this cover, make sure you tune in on Wednesday. I think somebody's, I don't see a name here. It just says yes, sis, and somebody was sending hugs. So I'm assuming that's for you. Yes, go Rasheedah.
Oh, thank you.
So let's get back to this cover. So I answered your question that you asked me before. Why did I choose the pictures that I picked? I mean, good job with that. So now, since you talk about you being a quote unquote big girl, let's talk about the opportunities or the resources that you feel are available to you in your size. Like, do you feel like as an industry we could be doing better, um, or just share your thoughts.
I said the same thing as last. I don't have a problem with it. Because I even model for boutiques to say, you know what, I don't have your size. I'll order your size, and they don't just order me one or two things. I don't have a problem with that. And if I can't fit it, send it back there, send you something else. I haven't had that issue yet.
I'm
And
happy to hear that.
they go to, oh my God, Curtison's go up to a 4X. Like most of the people I deal with, they go up to like larger extended. Most of these people they know it's some large women, and you don't have to dress like nobody's grandma. They go up to extended sizes, and I haven't had that problem.
That's good. At one point, I know in the industry there were a lot of people. I don't know if you guys know Marcy, but Marcy, she used to write Four Plus Model Mag as well. She has been very vocal about it a few years ago, and calling brands out for not carrying extended sizes. I think looking now today, and compared to a few years ago, I think the industry has really done better.
Yeah,
I think they have really stepped up and showed up for extended size women. So, to everybody who has not, I mean, get with the program. The world is not size eights and tens anymore, honey. We are um I don't like to call myself big because I'm
I
just a
um,
person. Like
I
big
do.
compared to what? Like but we are ample size. We have meat on
Yeah,
our bones and we need bigger than a size 0 to a 12. So yes, clothing is a lot more diverse than what it used to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. So shout out to all the boutiques who have really showed up, even the designers who have really showed up. And this is another opportunity for me to plug the Full Figure Industry Awards because we are honoring you for doing just that and more. Back to you, Rashida. I mean, because I keep looking up and it's like the
yeah,
sign is right there in front of my face. I just gotta plug it every time.
yeah. It's
Um, Iman had Iman had some beautiful outfits on Home Shopping Network up to a 5X. That was the first time seeing that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and I know this is about you. Never mind. Let me not plug it.
I would say
No, no, no. It's about you. It's about you. So in any case, how do you feel about the term BBW?
I'm on a book where I'm called one, but you're not gonna really hear me say that about myself. I'm a plus size woman, and that's that. Because some people take, and I heard, and it's sad because it's not meant to be sexual. I don't think some people take that and run with it, like BBW, because the cover that I'm on is a erotic book, so they look at it as a sex term, and you ain't about to look at me like that because I'm a woman and I have more. So I go by full figure, and I'm plus size. And if you call me BBW, I can check you. I'm not bring you down. No.
So I asked that question because I was in a conversation with somebody recently, and I've been talking about this very topic for many, many, many years since I've gotten into the industry. BBW, I mean, used to be a beautiful term.
Yeah, and that's sad. It's not now.
And then, people took it and it just became something not so positive to other people. I mean, depending on how people receive it, because everybody receives it a little bit differently. But for me personally, I prefer not to be called a BBW. Like you said, I'm okay with just being plus size. I'm okay with being full figured. I'm more than okay with just being Tawana.
Yeah, I got
No, so all good. Let's talk about your mom. Yep, none of that crying shit, right?
I'm not.
Yep.
And it's crazy.
So
She asked me to do the live on her birthday.
yep.
I looked at it, and she sent me the wrong date at first. I said, Joy, the third has passed. And she was like, okay. And she said, no, excuse me. She said the wrong flyer, the wrong date. When she said August 10th, I was like, I'm just telling her no. I can do it another time. Not doing that day. And I said, what are you doing that for? What are
Right.
you doing that for? And if my mom was living, she would. What are you doing that for? Do
Right.
it. Do it. I mean, because realistically, I could get up any day and feel sad to my mom. And I did have the tears really came from the love that I received. But my mama told me, she told me, I started doing shoots. This lady had a studio in her house because I come from Hopping Off. I don't know. Some people know where it's at in Chesapeake. I come from a neighborhood called Hopping Off. The lady lived
Wait,
quarter of that.
wait, wait. What is that?
Huh?
Where you come
What?
from?
Hopping Off in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh, oh.
Yes.
I was like, what is that?
It's a
What are you
neighborhood
saying?
Hopping Off, yeah.
Are you saying
Um,
hogwash?
no, it's a neighborhood in Chesapeake. It's an autumn measurements. Okay. Um, the lady had a studio. And the first time I took a shoot, I cried. And I was like, I don't want to do this. And I still remember, I was 38. I was like, I don't want to do like then. I was like, can I go again? And she said, make you quiet and it make you happy like that, we can do it again. And I did. And I still had the pictures, like several shoots and stuff, like you would do in school, but I did it at home. And the lady didn't charge my mama now. Of course, she would give her some here and there. But sometimes she would just say, your daughter is beautiful. I want to do it. And when I was in high school, I took a class called fashion marketing. Matter of fact, one of the ladies that was the teacher commented on your cover. And she said, what you thinking about? I said, I want to be a model. But when I was in high school, because I graduated in 2002, you could be full figure, but you had to be 5'7". I'm not 5'7". I'm not even nowhere near. I'm shorter than I'm 5'2". I was like, I can't do it. And mama said, why not? I said, I can't do it. And then when I found Ariel, who was the CEO of the platform I'm on Salary, I was just like, she said something called Curvy Night. And I went, the time was on the girls. I said, these women are models. And I'm saying that because everybody was not 5'7". Everybody was not a size 16. I was just like, so they're models. Tell me, like, am I hearing you wrong? She was like, no. Aspiring models, and some of them, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do this thing. And I said, God, if this is for me, because I'm not one, it's nothing towards nobody. I said this in your article, that it's girls that just take photo shoots just to be doing them. Post them on
Absolutely.
Facebook, post every picture on Facebook. I don't take this as a hobby. It's a big passion of mine. I want to go somewhere and grow with it. I have been a face for a designer. I have even modeled bundles before. I done modeled jewelry. I done modeled charm bracelets. And little behold, God bless me to have my own. I have done a lot. I don't think it's nothing I haven't done. I modeled active wear. I done it all.
I mean, not for nothing. I mean, does anybody else realize how she just switched the subject on me? So
And
I see what you're trying to do here, but
yeah,
I'm gonna
man,
bring you back.
put it in me that I was gonna be where I am.
That's right.
Now, that's
That's
what I
right.
was going. Like I don't just do this. I have a record saying like, because you can call yourself a model all you want to, but if you don't have nothing behind it, that's why I want to try. If you don't have nothing behind it, you just did photo shoots, and it is a difference. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, I was buying Ashley Stewart. I was just doing photo shoots. I'm trying to get there.
Right.
And I just said, I'm not giving up. I don't put too much money into it. I'm not gonna turn around because I done thought about it several times. Like, you know what? I'm not shooting with Ari no more because where is it going? And it's going somewhere. I don't went out of town with this thing. Well, they send for you. Like, we're sending for you. Come up. We pay for your hotel. I'm like, no. And just think I was gonna give up on it. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, don't ever
But
give up
there's
on
some
your
things
dream, honey.
all she instilled in me because I don't even think I got no more tears to cry about it because I cried when I saw it. And she was the first person I thought of, and then my best friend, because nothing surprises her. Like, she's always like you, like, talk about yourself. I said, oh, I won this contest. Like, when I won my beautiful flush, she said, I'm not surprised. That's you. You deserve everything you get. And the person
Absolutely.
that on everybody else is just like, I have been being selfish lately because I can't pour into everybody else, and I'm trying to get ahead too. So
See, and that's just the thing. It's not about this ain't a microwave industry at all. Hello.
No.
Um
That
so
is.
it's not about being selfish, because you are not being selfish at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't promote yourself, who else is going to do it? Why are
Mm-hmm.
you out there plugging everybody else? When is it going to be your turn? And and I don't mind publicly saying this. I get on Rashida about that all the
I
time,
do.
all the time,
I be
all the
like,
time. And I love your spirit. I love how you get online and you start talking about this person, that person, and the other, and it's all good. Give people their flowers,
okay.
but you deserve some flowers too.
I, I do.
I used to buy myself flowers all the time, all the time.
Over that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And one thing I thought about the last live I did with you, and I said I was gonna say this, was when you talked about when did I start loving myself, and I was low key like, I'm just going around this question. But when you said you start loving yourself as an adult, I didn't feel bad, because some people are blessed to say they love their teenager. Congrats to you, because that's good. I didn't.
It's
I
You know what?
I always knew. It might sound weird, but I know what I'm saying. I knew I was never an ugly girl, never. Even though I was a full figure girl, but I just didn't feel beautiful because society made you feel like you had to be this height, this big, and I want neither one. So I was just like, I want to be
Right.
known as a pretty big girl. That's not cute.
Society has changed a lot.
Mhm.
And Halima, you are absolutely right. You are another one that needs to start advertising yourself, because you ladies are just amazing. You do amazing work. You are very talented, and you have to start advertising yourself. You have to. Don't sit around and wait for somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody said, who said that? Somebody said, toot your own horn. It's in here somewhere. I don't. Latanya said it. Toot your own horn. There is nothing wrong with
It,
tooting your own horn. And the thing is, I had to learn that myself.
mhm.
I never used to like talking to people. I think it was Mary Beth that said to me, she was like, "Oh my God, you are so good at these lives," and I was like, "Who, me?" If I had a choice, I wouldn't do them. I wouldn't do them. But that's just the thing. I don't have a choice. I have to do them. If I want people to know who I am, I'm gonna tell you what my wake up call was, Rashida. My wake up call one day was, and I've always liked to be the person behind the scenes, right?
Mhm.
And I was okay as long people knew my brand. I was good with that, right?
Mhm.
But um, there was this young lady that reached out to me, and I think she reached out to me on QSM. It was on QSM because my picture wasn't up there. And she was like, "Oh, hi, how are you? I met you at so and so event or whatever." And I was saying to myself, I wasn't even at this event, right? And so, we were talking, to kind of find out she met somebody else. She met Sheena, because Sheena is my social media person, right? And so she
Mhm.
assumed, because Sheena was mostly at most of the events and stuff. At the time, Sheena wasn't even my social media person.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I lied. It was not Sheena. It was Misha, because this was before Sheena. It
She
was Misha.
too.
Misha was my executive director at the time. And when she said, "Isn't your name Misha?" And I was like, "It was Misha." And I was like, I said no. And she kept saying, she was like, "Oh, well, I met the CEO." And I was like, "Yeah, Misha is not the CEO." That's when I realized, okay, it's time to step from behind the scenes, because I don't need other people getting credit for my work, right?
Mhm.
Before that happened, it was all good. But I think for me at that time, it just became a big blow to my ego, because I was like, "Wait, what?"
They,
And so my team used to get on me, and they was like, "All right, you got to go to events. You got to start talking to people." I'm an introvert. I am very shy. I get social anxiety. I don't like talking to people. I clam up. Believe it or not, y'all, I do. So for me to have to do it, and still to this day, it takes a lot from me. I'm drained when I come from events,
mhm.
because it takes a lot from me to have to put myself out and talk to people.
It
So
is.
doing lives and stuff, I have gotten used to do it, but I'll tell you, I'm still a bit nervous doing it.
You don't want to join
Yes.
with
Halima said it. We have to twist our arm and take pictures, even still to this day.
I was so nervous. I had to do the thing last year. I was like, oh my God. I was so nervous. I was like, so I gotta hurry up. This makeup is almost time. She said, you're gonna be fine. I was just so nervous. I really was, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
Okay, so you kind of switched the subject on me again, which I'm okay. I respect that.
I,
So let's talk about because this is a proud moment not only for you, it's also a proud moment for your mom because your mom
yes,
saw this before you did.
she did.
You know what I mean? So share that feeling with me when you finally reached your goal. And I don't care if it was if it was QSM or not, but and I'm happy that a lot of people say, "Oh, I want it to be on your cover." It's it makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Sometimes I tear up because I can't believe that I am in a position to fulfill people's goals,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me feel amazing. Let me tell you.
Good.
So for you, share that moment with us when you first saw the cover. Share that moment. What went through your head? What were you thinking?
You told me it was August 1st, so I guess I said I don't want to be all like this all day. When she sent it. And I knew what picture it was. I didn't even have to click it. I said, this is from my first year because everybody said, when did you take this? I been took it. And when I clicked it, I immediately thought in my head, like, oh my God, look how beautiful you look. Like, oh my God, like, and it's me. Like, I really always love it, but I look good on your cover. And like I said, I like the fact that I mean, I'm a beautiful, well portioned, plus size woman. I don't look trashy up there. I don't look trash on none of my pictures though. I look good up there. That's the first thing I thought about the fact that I used to think I wasn't beautiful, and look, I'm about to be 38 years old, I'm pushing 40, and I'm really still working on loving on myself. It just added to it. It was just like, dang, you look good. Like my makeup, the hair, how it was blowing in the wind, because my hair was not completely like straight down. And somebody critical gonna say it was like blowing in the wind, but it was beautiful how he I was like, dang, like I said, if I was a dude, I would date me too. Cause I promise you, because you might catch me when I go to work. When it's time to step outside, I'm outside. I'm never gonna come through deliver, never. I try my and then my best friend, she gonna make sure she's like Rasheedah. By me being large is always in my mouth. My mom told me razzle dazzle a little bit more. Just do a little bit more. Do it for yourself, and that's what I do. I just do stuff to make me love myself more, and it works. I do whatever works for me.
You talk a lot about your size. You say that a lot. If I rewind this, I'm gonna count how many times you said I'm a large
Really,
girl, right? So do you focus a lot on your size?
I try to get inspiration to women that are my size. Yes, that's my goal. Because so many women, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh my God, I'm a big girl." Forget it. I'm beautiful. I want women that are my size. There's several women that contact me like, "How do you love yourself? Why not? Why not? You gonna sit around
Exactly.
about it? You gonna sit around? You gonna do somebody? Because some women on my side and don't want to do it. Some women do. Some women are just like, "Oh my God, I don't feel beautiful." Why? Because of your size? You're just taking up a little bit more space. Why not?
That's it. That's it. I love that.
And then nothing, you can get the same outfit. You can get a bait. Them baits they got for the plus size women now. Fat
Hmm.
biggest one day coming through. They got the little stuff across the stomach. The little, no, no. I just bought a whole new dress, and I had on a nude bra. Thank God for Elaine Brown. I had on a nude. What is it?
Spanx.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, that was a part of the dress." I can say that was not a part. The dress was completely see-through because that came from a brand as well. Love the wholesale ash. I was like, "How am I gonna pull this off?" I put that thing on, and that area had to help me jump up in it because that lane brown tape would get you sucked in, and it worked. I mean, I don't see what's the point of you looking at a woman like plus size women are in. It ain't like I was growing up. It was like a joke. Like you're fat, okay. I'm bigger now than I was in school, and y'all sharing my photos. Okay, it's fine. I'm just taking up more space and leaving more glitter around. That's all.
I'm gonna ask you this question, and the reason why I asked you this question is because this happened to me. Has
Mm-hmm.
there been anything anybody said to you when you were younger that kind of still stays with you?
Yeah, very much so. Um, I like to do. Oh my god, I had to sixth grade because I'm older now. Sixth grade, like first year when we in middle grade, he was cute, very cute dude. And the girl told me she's on my Facebook page, so she might know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna be honest, she said, "Don't no man want no big girl." And I was
Mhm.
like, went home and told my mama. My mama said, "Cause my mama was full of figure. How you think you got here?" And
Wait, wait, wait. You was in sixth grade?
you
Oh
know, you
wow.
got a crush on a dude, and other girls did too, because he was a football player, real cute dude. And she was like, "Nobody's gonna want a big girl." That's what she said. Nobody. Oh, and it was like something she always said to me. Cause I always was like sensitive, like, "Oh my gosh," she said, "Oh, one." And like, by you speaking on it, my stopping point with it was one day I came home. I said, "Mom, the girl said I was a big girl." My mama said, "You are." And she's sitting there waiting to see what the insult was, what hurt your feelings. I said that, and she said, "Girl, don't worry about her. You are a big girl." She said, "I promise you, you are beautiful inside and out." And you go tell her I said it. So I come up to the school, and when she noticed he
Right.
wanted me by her calling me big, she just kind of like, "Hey, Rasheedah." Oh, okay. Then they come to find the dude like me too. Okay. So they was like in plus size women, then they like them now. So
So
all that
it's
I went through, like it was just a waste because that's just people's words. That's their opinion. What their opinion does not matter. It matters what you think. And I learned that the hard way. It matters what I don't care. So like I told you in the beginning, I had people tell me in the beginning, speaking of this modeling, I don't think you're gonna make it. And they live right here in Virginia, right here in your own state. Like I don't think you're gonna make it. I was like, okay, put in that work yourself. Do
haters.
stuff and just keep going. And I'm so glad I never gave up on it. 'Cause I know a couple of girls that started it, and it's easy to start and stop because it's pricey. It's an investment, and you still got bills. So it's a huge investment. And most of the time, I think it's good. Maybe because I was styled twice. Um, no, I was styled 4 times. To have somebody style you, that's money. Your makeup artist is money. All this stuff add up, but it's okay. I don't have
It
some. Well,
is an investment. It
yeah.
is a huge investment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an investment that doesn't stop. You keep
No,
investing and investing and
because
investing.
by the price of them photo shoots, I was like,
Yeah.
and if I had, oh my god, how much I gotta pay a makeup artist? You gotta get jewelry, you gotta get shoes. Oh my god, really? What they think
Oh
I
yeah, and some people come into this industry thinking that people are supposed to provide those things for them.
yeah,
But
oh
you
yeah,
know
you
what?
pay for that stuff.
Nope, I'm
Yeah.
not getting into that
Mm.
conversation. So let's get back to Rashida. So it's funny that you shared this story about yourself in sixth grade because I'm gonna share this story real fast. Um, I remember I was graduating
Mm.
from elementary school, and I was doing. I will never forget this. I don't know why, but I was doing I was doing photos. We were doing the class photos in the auditorium,
Mm.
and the lady said we had to stand online, and the lady said, "Oh, she is beautiful," right? And she said she could be a model, but and she was like, and then she said, "Never mind." And she never said in all these years, she never said why I could not be.
Mm-hmm.
And it bothered me because I was like, what was wrong with me that I couldn't be. Not that I want to be, but
Mm-hmm.
it was just something that stuck out to me. Like, what was it about me that I couldn't? She felt I could not be, right? So it bothered me for so many years, so many years.
What made you build your platform for models since
Girl,
you?
this show ain't about me. This is about you.
But what
So,
made I asked this for a reason. One
so
thing I learned, everybody and their mama got magazines. I'm being honest. You can submit, they'll accept you every month. But with your magazine, you don't. It's not. You got. You have to earn it, and I learned that it's got to be earned. You have to put in work. You not, that's why I took this a little to heart. You earned that spot. You earned this being in there last year. You earned the cover. Like, you don't just say, "Oh, you know what? Here, you could be up there." And there's a lot of magazines that say, "Here, you got to cover. You got to cover up." No, I don't want to give it
no.
to me. I want to earn what I'm doing. That's why I said it. Like, I put in this work, and I'm very proud. It was a very proud moment because I know.
So, short answer to that, very quickly, I'm gonna answer that question because again, this show is about you, not me. Um, I started out with this magazine. It was a lifestyle magazine at first, and I wanted the opportunity for full figured women to share their story. So just because we are full figured doesn't mean that we are limited, right? There are so many amazing full figured women that I wanted to provide a platform for them to share their story and inspire other full figured women to also go out and be great, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be ashamed because you are a full figured woman. So that's what the magazine started out as. And then a couple of years later, we kind of evolved and introduced fashion into the magazine. So then it became a fashion and lifestyle magazine. So not only was there women who were given the opportunity to share their stories, they were also given the opportunity to share their looks. You know, I can be fashionable and be plus size as well. So that's why we started it. You know, fast forward years later, we evolved again because you have to always evolve. And now we are a co-ed magazine, which is why we didn't change the name. We kind of changed the logo. It's just QSM, but you know everybody's used to just saying Queen Size Magazine because we are now for men and women,
Mm-hmm.
plus size and big and tall. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason why I started my platform. To be quite honest with you, it really started out as a platform that I can utilize my writing skills. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to write. And so I didn't want to keep writing books. I'm a two-time author. I have two books. I wrote two books.
Okay.
I did that and checked those off my list, but I didn't want to keep writing books. I wanted to write for a magazine so I can write every month. So I created my own platform to do so. And Queen Size Magazine was born. That's my story.
And it hit different with your cover because I know that have been on your cover, and Jose probably reached out and said, "Hey, can I get some pictures?" It hit different because you hit personally. You hit me up, and I just took that and ran with it. Like, it was a beautiful moment that you contacted me, and like you said, you found pictures you like. So that was a beautiful. I don't even have the words to say. I really still don't. Like, it was just an awe moment. Like, that was at the top of my list. So what do you do now? You gotta keep going. Like, I
You
done
have to
did
keep
it.
evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Because this industry, as you can see from when you first started up until now, we have evolved so much. And
Mm-hmm.
so you have to keep evolving with the times because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, you're going to get left behind.
Yeah.
You're going to be irrelevant. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so the name of the game is always to stay relevant. Whether you have to do cheesy shit like follow the trends, you know, it's you know you have to learn how to stay relevant.
Because if you don't, like, even if you back off from doing suits, when you come back, that man catch up is hard. You be like,
It
damn,
is. It
this
is very hard.
I have to stay active, or them people gonna go right past that opportunity to go to so many other people. You can be like, dang, I could have got it. You want active. So that is true.
I'm going to share a piece of advice that I have, and then I want you to share a piece of advice that you can share based on your own personal experience with people. So, one of the advice that I give people, and for people who are on this live who have known me for a while, more than likely have received the same advice from me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as a model, as a professional, professional images are a must. However, they can be very expensive if done properly. You have to invest. If you're going to do a photo shoot, don't just do a photo shoot every month and skimp on it. Because 9 times out of 10 you're going to be missing something if you don't get a professional hairstylist, if you don't get a professional makeup artist, a professional photographer, a stylist, if you don't know how to style yourself, all of that, if you don't invest in all of that, and you're taking shortcuts, I don't have money so I'm going to do my own makeup, and you're not a makeup artist, it's a waste of money. So
Yeah.
if you're going to do professional photo shoots because you are trying to get booked professionally, think on a professional level and really invest in your photo shoots and space them out. You can book a photo shoot where you are doing 3 or 4 looks. You just invested in that. You have 3 or 4 months to share out those photos. Some people do photo shoots and drop every single image from their photo shoots in
Yeah.
one day. And so when you have somebody like me who reaches out and say, I love your work, I would love to feature you, you have nothing to submit to me.
Yeah.
So now you have to go and book another shoot. So just be, like you said, somebody said, be intentional. Just really be smart about how you are spending your coins. Because especially now we are in a recession.
Yeah.
Gas prices are through the roof. You have to spend gas money to even get to your photo shoot. So just be smart, be wise about when you are shooting, what you're shooting, the content, and investing your money properly. That's my advice. And this is not just for models, this is for professionals as well. Because if I want to feature somebody who is, let's just say, a designer or a photographer or whatever it is that you do, a stylist in this industry, and I come to you and I ask you for images, or if I even ask you for a headshot, I can't tell you how many people do, professionals do not have either one.
Mm.
So please do invest in professional images, regardless of who you are. You shouldn't. It's not just for models. I am not a model, and I do photo shoots every now and again because I need content as
Yeah.
well. So that is my advice to people. What advice can you offer people? And then we're going to hop off.
Okay.
Even though I can talk to you all day, Rashida.
Price is bandwagoning off yours. There's so many. I see them. That, oh, I did my own makeup. If you can't afford it, on the thing. But if you can afford it and you just want to do it to save money, don't do it. Because
Right.
you're investing in makeup artist, say, look, I'm gonna book you next month. I got it. Then I do this shit. Don't just do my own hair. I'm out the door. You just wasted your time and the photographer time because you could have did that a little better. And
Right.
I ain't going out there. I did my own makeup. I'm not doing it, and I definitely know it's price. Um, invest in yourself because it'll pay off in the long run. That's always my advice. It will definitely pay off in the end. I'm a witness to it. When I first, I was like, oh my God, it's like I was always booking Michaela. I was always booking her, because I did a shoot twice a month. When I first started, that's how excited I was. And I was like, can I shortcut this anyway? No,
Yeah.
no. You got to get it together, like makeup artists, these outfits. That was one thing I left out, proper undergarments. It's an investment because I got a shapewear from Ashley Stewart, didn't work. The one from Lane Bryant got is $109. It works. It snatches me in. Like everything is an investment. If you don't want to start till you get everything lined up, don't start it. Don't
Right.
start till you get everything lined up. But I advise everybody get that lined up.
Absolutely.
Oh, that you have time. Like that's what I'm for. I'm like, hey, you want my makeup artist information? I know several other ones. Cause this year I did too. I did my makeup. I did the two people I used, Alicia and Michaela. They are investments because makeup artists go up to $100 and some. Cause my makeup was up there, but I don't regret it because when you can see the pictures, it pays off. And like you said about the pictures, I don't think it's smart. I could tell them, but I can't make them not do it. And I know some say, oh, I didn't get published. I'm posting them immediately. I'm posting them. I can say don't. What can you say? They paid their money for this shoot. Do what you want to do, but
Right.
it's not smart. It's not.
Exactly. Hi, Lori. So one quick thing I want you to do for me, it's 9 o'clock. Just can you shout out four of your favorite boutiques that provide for extended sizes? Four.
Carla does. I just spoke to her today. Her boutique is phenomenal fashions. The first person that gave me an opportunity ever, her name is Murphy. Her boutique is Voluptuous Lady Boutique. I model for another lady on Facebook called Global Fashion Boutique and Heavenly Boutique. I think I'm saying because when I say the boutique is my I model for several boutiques. I have model for like 10. Like they just send me stuff here and there because of the pandemic. It slowed up. So I model for a lot of them, but the main one that I do want to shout out, like I said, and Lakeisha, of course, the one that provided that. I think her boutique is called Plus Barbies, but yeah, they provide
So if
that.
you can, just go on in the comments on Facebook and just put the links to those boutiques because I
Oh,
definitely want to give some shine to boutiques who are providing for extended sizes as well.
okay,
So please definitely do that. To everybody, I do appreciate you.
yeah,
Appreciate the time listening to us ramble on. Like I said, this was a very impromptu chat. I didn't prepare any questions. I was just like, let's just get on and talk about this cover, which is something that I was supposed to have been doing anyway. When I dropped the covers, I was supposed to have been doing, lives with each of my covers every month. I'm going to do better. I promise you I will. So I owe some people probably 7 months of people some lives. So I will get to you. I'm not making no promises, but I will get to you. Uh, so, Rashida, any final thoughts that you want to share? Make sure you plug yourself, tell people where they can follow you. If people want to book you, give all that information.
they definitely can put me back. Hit me up because I don't have anybody that manages me. I do it myself. My name is Rasheedah Nicole Williams on Facebook. It's Sheeta Booty You on Instagram. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I sell bracelets. Most of y'all know. I sell bangles. I sell link bracelets. Hit me up for them too. I definitely have done bracelets for people's photos. It don't even have to be a photo shoot. Get it for your sister, your cousin, whoever. I will get you together what they like. Just give me their favorite color and the idea, and I go from there. And I haven't had no complaints about the bracelets yet. The chance I got if some y'all want I don't have, I will try my hardest to get it. I will. And that's my little business. I take pride in this my business and I'm sensitive about it. I get this thing done. So you can hit me up, like I said. I'm not easy hard to get in contact with. So I'm
I
here.
am a proud customer of these bracelets. I have purchased bracelets as gift for other people, and I can tell you they do not turn. So make sure you support. Rashida is actually going to be doing. She don't know this until just now. She's
Okay.
actually going to be doing monthly lives to go to show some of her newest bracelets. Okay,
Okay.
I just told her that. So
Oh,
in any case, Rashida, I do thank you for joining
oh,
me.
thank you.
Please make sure you tune in on Wednesday
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rashida will be talking to Coffee with Joy on Facebook. You'll get to learn more about Rashida. Make sure you get your tickets for the Full Figure Industry Awards November 5th. Website is THE um, FFIAS.com. I will also put that in the comments for you guys. Early bird tickets are on sale until August 15th. So make sure you get the tickets. If you are traveling and you need room blocks, we do have room blocks available at a I'm trying to read tag me in your lives. Okay, got it. We do have room blocks available at our host hotel, which is 20 minutes from the venue. So make sure you get your tickets. I definitely look forward to seeing you all there. And again, thank you so much, Rashida. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Be safe. I'm not gonna tell you to wear your mask, but wear your mask. And live long and prosper. Love you guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, babe. Good night.